GWHQ.com, and today with me all the way from Milwaukee is Arcane and Young Focus, the Cranberry Show. How are you guys doing today?
I'm pretty awesome, I gotta say so. How are you folks?
Hey man, look at this peace sign. Like, I'm good. I'm the Sultan today, so.
Thank you for coming all the way from Milwaukee. I know you guys are stuck in traffic, so
Yeah,
I really do appreciate that. How long did it take?
I think it took us about 2.5 hours to get here, which is pretty ridiculous, but...
And we arguing about Mortal Kombat the whole time, so.
Argue about Mortal Kombat?
Like, what about the best finishing moves?
Who does have the best finishing moves?
Scorpion.
Hands down.
He can't even pronounce Mortal Kombat. 1, 2, 3.
Mortal Kombat. That's it, right? I said it right. But I said it right that time.
He has a speech impediment, so it's like we got to do his verses like 15 times sometimes.
Well, okay, you guys have so much going on, but before we get into that, I want to talk about how you guys even came about and you know each other.
We actually went to school together.
Okay.
We met in middle school, and I would always get him kicked out of class because I'm like a bully. As you see in my Sultan gear, that's what us Sultans do. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get him kicked out of class, you know what I mean, call him a bitch a few times, get him in trouble. And he would always come to me like, yo, like I MC, and I'm like, dog, you suck at rapping, bro, shut up. So then he's like, no, I'm good. So he told me he actually told me we were gonna be a group. Like in real life, like it's not a made up story. Like we'd be down at lunch tables at MC, and I'm like, dog, you suck, we're never gonna be a group. So then in high school, we would get kicked out of class together again, and we would just kind of chill outside and just MC, and then later on we just end up forming a group. That's where the Cranberry Show started.
So he was right?
He was actually right.
Ultimately, I was right, correct.
Nice.
That's crazy.
How'd you come up with the name of the Cranberry Show?
We're actually, me and this gentleman right here, we're both very random. As you know, cranberries are fruit that actually clean your system out. So we figured the industry is a system, and we're cleaning it out with good music. And we're known for our live performances, so the show had to be added into the name, and that's how we got the Cranberry Show.
Well, speaking of shows, you've been with South by Southwest.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of them actually. I can't even name all of them
Yeah,
off the top of my
there's a
head. Which has been your favorite show so far and why?
That's a hard one.
That's a good one.
Maybe in historic SOVs in New York, yo. It's like,
oh yeah, that's great.
That's where the culture comes from. You know what I'm saying? And us being in Milwaukee, we're not really exposed to much more than like cheese and cows. You know what I'm saying?
And white girls.
And white girls. Yeah, and white girls. You know, so it's not that much hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So when you can go back to where it started, where you're getting almost sometimes the tail end of it, and a lot of the Midwest is a lot kind of, you know what I mean, a mosh pit of everybody else. For you to have your own style and break it out in SOBs was just historic for us, so that's probably the best one.
And I think my favorite show was actually a recent one we did with Asher Roth in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
It was epic on so many different levels. It was actually 2 girls having sex on stage.
That was tight. It was tight.
And on top of that,
just in the middle of your performance.
Just in the middle of performance, and Asher was like stepping on the hair. It was ridiculous. But like we pretty much rocked the show so hard that he came from his dressing room to come and see the show. He's like, I heard y'all upstairs. It's crazy. Yeah. So he came from out of his comfort zone to come watch us perform, and now we're homies. So.
Our performance is a deal on everything. You know what I mean? We rock crowds of like 30,000, 40,000 people, and we rock crowds of like 10 people. You know what I'm saying? We rock the same way both times.
Yeah, we don't care.
You know what I'm saying? If it's 10 motherfuckers, we gonna jump out there and mosh pit if they catch us or not.
I caught us before.
Yeah, and that shit hurts.
There's been times.
So they just like move out of the way.
I did a front flip off a stage
like a dumbass, yeah.
Like, I have this thing where sometimes on stage you never know when my shirt's gonna come off. Yeah. And I'm not a skinny dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fat nigga. So like, by the time my shirt comes off, you're like, damn, he done skinny. So when he jumps in the crowd, I'm finna back up, and that's what happened. I did a front flip, like landed on my ass.
It's pretty epic.
It was crazy.
Definitely said never heard anything like that
before.
It
was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully after this interview, everyone will catch you. Okay, so one other thing I really wanted to talk to you guys about, I thought this was really interesting, the Dope Life, which stands for doing over people's expectations. So how did that come about? I think it's really inspirational in a way.
We were just, like I said, we're not self-proclaimed underdogs, but everybody gives us that underdog status because of where we're from. And so we're always looked at like we're supposed to try to like outdo them or maybe mimic them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why? Where we came up with Dope Life, and it's like, let's just do over people's expectations of us, because they don't expect us to be shit.
Yeah, we wear what we want to wear, we say what we want to say, we do what we want to do,
pretty much.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let's pull away from music now. Okay. What are some things that you guys like to do together? Obviously, you've known each other for a long time outside of music.
Well, we actually, if I may say so, I'm actually a very talented golfer. I am. We proved.
No, the fuck you are not.
Actually, we just proved such. I actually just hit him. He did too. I'm not even fun. We both hit putters, eyes closed. First time. I mean, we really just hang out. Like usually when we're together, it's not even about music. You know what I mean? Because like we're like real life like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing it for so long. We've been through so much stuff. It's like we're the kind of people that, you know what I mean, we can fight and we can do whatever, but the next day it's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Because we have that much love and respect for each other. So
I'm going to put you guys on the spot. What's something about him that people wouldn't know?
He's a chronic masturbator on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
On Sundays.
Yeah.
Only on Sundays?
It's like if you go to his crib on Sunday, just watch out for puddles because he's gonna be masturbating. And like, don't shake his hand on a Sunday or anything. It's like the day of Sabbath. So it's like he's supposed to chill.
Most people rest that day.
He does not rest. He masturbates.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we did this interview on a Wednesday.
He legitimately owns about 500 pair of shoes, in which he only wears about 3 of them, which is pretty strange. But he has shoes that I've never seen in my life, and he's never gonna wear ever. But he has over 500 pairs. He has closets and he has storage spaces full of shoes.
It's what Sultan's business. It's really strange.
So you don't know about that life. I don't know about you.
When I put on the towel, I become a Sultan.
I'm just finding out about it.
Yeah, can you give me this definition of the Sultanite that you keep speaking of?
Please do, because I want to know. I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Actually, it's just super hot. So
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the crap.
I'm gonna cut the malarkey. I'm gonna cut the crap real quick. It was super hot. And I'm like, you know what? I can choose to be super hot and keep on my Euro Club hoodie. I mean, he started the line Euro Club, so I'm like, I'm rocking it. So I just decided to become the Sultan today. And the Sultan, just for the show.
Again, there you go.
I make dreams come true. That's what I do.
Beautiful. Thanks again for coming all the way from Milwaukee.
No problem. Yo, we're the Cranberry Show. On your bitch ass.
Hoe ass niggas.
I'm Young Focus.
I'm Arcane.
This is Arcane. And right now we're chilling in Chicago with Gowhere Hip Hop.